Hey guys, welcome back to another brand new episode of Building Tatooine. This is episode number 3. Okay, so guys, I first of all just want to say I apologise for having to miss a week last week, especially with only having 2 episodes being recorded and uploaded. So yeah, episode 3 was going to be last week, but just because of work and things, I had zero time after work to even build anything. Some nights I was putting late ones. I was getting back at kind of 8:30 in the evening, and at that point I'm pretty shattered and ready to go to bed, ready for the next day of work. So hope you guys understand the reason for that. But this week we've actually managed to get quite a bit done on building Tatooine. I'm really excited to show you guys what I've done, and we'll just go ahead and get into this right now. Okay, so guys, here is the progress that I've made so far on building Tatooine. So using the parts that came in last week, we've been able to raise up the rest of the sides, and then we've been able to plate over the whole entire section of this. So underneath here is a ton of 2x2 white bricks as little support columns. So all of this is 1x2s. It's absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe I had that many 1x2s in my bucket, but we managed to do that, and then we've managed to also create kind of like this little bit around here, which looks really cool. I'm hoping to maybe find a couple more of like these kind of pieces or these pieces to kind of fill in some of these gaps to make it look a little bit more shaped rather than square. And then I'm going to get another order coming in soon as well of some more 1x2s in both light and dark tan to give detail. But I'm pretty happy with how this is going. I may add this bit as being a bit raised, but I'll sit the razor crest in it next to see kind of where that sits. And then also, obviously we have the sand core that's going here. But I'm really liking the way this has turned out. I've placed these back in roughly where I want the rock formation to go, and then having having the archway there just to kind of demonstrate that's where the little cave's going to be. But I think that's not going to be the final cave. Obviously, it's going to be more than that. But yeah, I'm really liking how this is turning out. It's looking really, really good. So we'll go ahead and keep building, and then we'll find out where we get to today. Okay, so guys, I've been working on making the mountain range, or kind of like the cliff bit around the back of it. So this bit here is where the if I use these slopes as I had earlier, this is where kind of the Mudhorn is going to be. So he's going to be sat in this cave, obviously not that high, it's going to be higher. But what I'm realizing is kind of this first design, I've been using this kind of technique. So what I worked out, I don't know if I still have it, I might have broken it down, is if you use one of these pieces and then 3 bricks, a plate, and then another one that is 8 bricks high. And I was originally just using like loads of these 2x8s and stacking them next to each other, but I was using so many of them up, and it's just kind of a waste of material or a waste of pieces. So what I'm now doing is I'm using these pieces, because I have quite a lot of these. I'm trying to get the lighting right as well. There we go. So I'm using quite a lot of them, but now what I've realized is by doing it like this, I'm running out of these pieces really fast. Like I won't have enough to get up to this height, and then have it come all the way around as well, and to do this side as well. So what I'm now going to do is I'm going to rip this all apart and have it so that we have these pieces in the corners of this, so that it's still stuck on, and so the mount is not going to be coming off at any point. But we need to have it so that I'm using these a little bit less than what I'm currently am, because there is a lot of wastage going in there, which is not good. So we'll go ahead and strip that down and see where we go with that. Alright, so this is the new version of the cliff wall that I've just created. So I've spent probably about another hour working on this. It's not a huge amount of progress for an hour, but it's just really trying to come up with ways to save bricks. So we've got on the back of this, I don't know how well I can show you guys, but we've got pillars with 2x8s stacked up behind it, and then we've got like gaps in between it as well, just to kind of help save space. I'm liking this design more, however I still feel like I can do better. So what I might have to do is maybe go on the computer and design it on the computer, or just using other colored parts, maybe build some pieces to stick off of this, or how I want to kind of like build it kind of freeform on the table, and then mount it onto the structures that way. I feel like that might be the best method to do this. By building it like this, it's going to be really hard to kind of like push against it, especially as you're getting closer to the top. It's going to get quite fragile. So I may do that because I'm going to have to order some more pieces in for doing this. I always knew I would have to order more parts in for doing this kind of like mountain work anyway. But I feel like probably the best way this is gonna work is by having it kind of built flat first, using bricks and things, and then mounting that then to the base of the wall, and then kind of like building the wall around the build as well. Because I kind of want to follow this line like this. And the fact I've just gone straight up is going to be really hard to kind of have this high stepped back. So what I might have to do is maybe move this line slightly forward, or move all of it forwards, but maybe just build it in sections. So build it in maybe like 16 block sections, and then have it kind of curved that way, and then connect it all at the top, and then also at the back here as well. I'm going to need to order quite a few more pieces, and then I can connect it at the back using, say, like using this piece right here. There's the lighting a bit better. So using a piece like this, having that bridged across from the back to the front, that would probably be the strongest method as well, because I'm liking the height. If I move this out the way a second, like this, and then I pick up the Razor Crest. Alright, so by having the Razor Crest here, this is roughly where it's going to sit. Well, actually, it would come forward a little bit because of the rock face. The height is actually pretty good, so I want this bit to be higher anyway, and I want it to dip down. So by kind of building this bit up as bricks, getting it all the way up to the top gives you the stability that I'm going to need, and then also I can then like kind of clip onto it as well. But again, working like this, I don't feel like it's going to work 100%. I don't think it's going to work too well. So I'm going to have to go ahead and try and rework that, and maybe try it kind of like, built down and then clip it on. It's probably going to be the best way to do it, but I'm really liking the way it's looking though. It's starting to really take shape. I'm liking the height of that as well, especially for the Razor Crest. That's looking so cool. Alright, so we'll go ahead and try to start working on that, and then hopefully I'll be able to get it done for this segment. If not, it'll be ready for the for episode 4. But I'll do my best to kind of get as much done for this episode 3 as possible. Alright, so guys, this is going to be it for this episode. I didn't manage to get any more of the cliff work done, just because I kind of was recording that last night, and I need to get this video edited today, ready for uploading tonight, so you guys can go ahead and enjoy it. So like I said in the previous little segment of the video, how I'm going to have to build the cliff is I'm going to have to the best way to do it would be to lay it down, build it off of the actual cliff itself, and then connect it to the support pillars that I'll have to make. One of the things with this build is I don't want to rush it. I want it to look perfect, and especially because it's a new technique for me as well. I'm not used to building in this kind of style, so again, it's going to be a little bit of trial and error, kind of, working out what's going to work, what's not going to work. But because this is going to be living in my room and I'm not going to be breaking it down, at least for a long time, I want it to look perfect. So if episode 4 is, not got a huge amount of detail in it, then I'm not going to be too worried myself. And I apologize in advance if that is the case. Obviously, we don't know until we've had the week. But I would rather get it right, and I'm sure you guys want to see it done right as well. I don't want to rush anything, and I know that you guys wouldn't want me to rush anything either. So I definitely know I'm going to have to be ordering some more bricklaying parts. I've ran out of the grey 2x8s, so I might have to see if I can get maybe some 2x8s, 2x10s, 2x6s, any kind of larger grey brick to kind of help fill in the back, just to give it the support, because it really needs to be strong. I don't want it to be weak at any point whatsoever. And then I also need to order a lot of slopes as well for making the rock work. So we have quite a few of them already, but I know that what I have is not enough, so I know I have to go ahead and order more. So we'll be doing that in the week as well. I may include a bricklaying segment into next week's video, kind of buying the parts, and then obviously we'll have to wait for them to arrive, so that could take anywhere from like 3 to 5 to or 3 to 5 days to, you know, a week or two. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what comes about with that. But yeah, I might add a little segment in with that, but we'll have to just wait and see. But I'll definitely try and get some building, or at least a prototype of what the rock face is going to look like. And while we're waiting for that, maybe we can start on doing some detailing on the terrain as well. So that would also be cool, just to kind of get that process moving as well. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. I've actually enjoyed making it. Like I said kind of in the intro to the video, I've been working for the past 2 weeks, so all the progress that you've seen today, I've kind of done in like the last 3 days with the parts that I've had. So I think if I had a couple more days, the kind of the structure to the cliff would be a little bit stronger. So hopefully, you know, next week's segment that will be done, as well as some other segments. But yeah, I've managed to squeeze all that out in 3 days, so that's been pretty impressive. I mean, it's not 3 solid days of working. I've been able to squeeze in bits here and there, because also I'm doing other things as well as just YouTube. But yeah, I hope you guys have really enjoyed this video. Please like, comment and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. I'm so close to hitting my 200 subscriber goal for the year. I think we're at 190, it's either 192 or 193, I can't quite remember. So we're really close to hitting that. Please comment down below what parts of the video you really enjoyed, or any improvements you'd recommend, either to the video, how I've made the video, or to anything to do with Tatooine. I'm always, you know, appreciating any feedback that I get. And drop a like as well. That also means a lot, having a like on the video. Shows that you guys are enjoying the content that I'm making. And then kind of motivates me to keep making videos. But yeah, I'll hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to be releasing a couple more videos this week, and yeah, I will see you guys in another one. Thanks guys, bye.